Once upon a time, when kids played outside, my mama used to tell my brothers and I, boys, you better be home before the street lights come on. And it always sounded harsh, like she was double dog daring us to forget, so she could deliver the whooping of a century to our backside. But now that I'm older, I realize all Mama was saying through the conviction in her command was, your life matters. Remember, you have a place to come home to. Before black people had Black Panther, Obama was T'Challa in the flesh. A declaration that Wakanda is coming on earth as it is in heaven, that the last shall be first and the first shall be last. From 1692 to 2008, this country was run by nothing but white men, 12 of whom owned slaves and built their legacies on the backs of black children. But today Barack becomes the first black president to have a street in Los Angeles named after him. And if you ask me, y'all, that's worth the celebration. If I was a pastor, I'd tell you to turn to your neighbor and say, we shall overcome. Better, we are overcoming. This stage is not for me, this is for us. This is not a mic, this is a megaphone. I said this stage is not for me, this is for us. This is not a mic, it's a megaphone. You see, the only difference between rodeo and rodeo is privilege. But today we're here to take back the narrative. To say this is not just a street, this is a yellow brick road. To say this is not just a path, it's an underground railroad. For everyone that's been oppressed by bogus laws that lack empathy for the inner city kids who are forced to choose between studying or the street because they've been priced out of college due to educational inequality, for the elderly who can't afford the medicine, so they're forced to collect cans for extra money. For the 1.4 million plus Angelinos who underneath the poverty line due to the rising cost of housing properties. I said this stage is not for me, it's for us. This is not a mic, it's a megaphone for those who have the audacity to hope even in the face of political corruption, for those who still have the audacity to pray in the presence of corporate interests, who still fight in the darkness of fear-based media and bigotry, for the central beliefs of freedom and community that unite all Americans, as Barack would say. When they asked the late Dr. King, what keeps you going when you don't know if you'll make it? And he replied, for righteousness' sake. For righteousness' sake, I grew up at West Angeles Church down the street. I grew up at West Angeles Church of God in Christ down the street. And one Sunday I heard the pastors tell a story about a man whose name was changed from Jacob to Israel as a result of a divine encounter with God. The story goes, Jacob was a person who had come to the end of his rope, who knew he desperately needed a change in his life, who happened to see an angel and began wrestling with him, refusing to let go. His only ask was for God's blessing. Barack is Swahili for blessing. Like sometimes you gotta be willing to wrestle in the city of angels to reclaim your identity. There's a famous photo of a little boy named Jacob who asked if he could touch Obama's hair to see if it felt like it was his. To see if he could reconcile his identity to the face of the president as if to say, I'm here. Do I matter? Do I have a place to come back home to? And after feeling his hair, Mr. Obama asked, Jacob, so what do you think? And I'm asking, so what do you think? Does this feel like home yet? Our higher path? I'm hoping that after this poem, it'll start to feel like our street. Thank you.